Good morning, good evening and good afternoon YouTube. Welcome back to channel and welcome back to beautiful sunny Galway city. Today we are answering your comments, some of them good, some of them bad, some of them just genuine questions, because the comment section on internet can be a weird place, trust me. Let me give you an example. You make a video about some, well, Love Ireland for example, and then you get a comment, why don't you talk about some bad stuff, you're only pointing out the good ones. Then I make a video about downsides of Ireland and I get comments like, go home, you have no right speaking about our country. You make something neutral, like why Irish people love sports, and then you get comments, why don't you talk about tents in Galway, in Dublin. But you get the point. Comment section is never happy, but let's take a look. We'll start with the bad ones and then progress to the lighter and cheerful ones. Jason says, and this one is a classic, go home. Well, first of all, Lorraine is from Galway, born and raised here together with her whole family, so I don't actually know where would you like her to go. And if you mean me, I am going home 24th of July. I leave every summer to spend my summers in Croatia, so you get your wish partially, I guess, because I will be back. There's the perfect answer reply actually you got from one of the subscribers just unsubscribe. Nobody is forcing you to watch our videos. Nobody should watch anything they don't like, so yeah, bye. The next one is a perfect example of why comments just don't make sense. So this one was under our video where Lorraine was talking about the lack of bicycle lanes in Galway. Prometheus says the sidewalks are not for pedestrians, they're for tents. Hello. I'm guessing he is referring to the tents in Dublin. Yes, just makes no sense. We were talking about bicycle lanes, I mean, come on, cheer up a little bit. Keith says, this fella is always bashing Ireland and Irish people. I'm not giving my opinions about life here. I'm here for the last 7 years now, so I don't see why I wouldn't share the good and the bad about Ireland. No country in this world or Europe or any other continent is perfect, but just because we're pointing out some stuff that in our opinion is not perfect, that doesn't mean we don't like living here, we don't like Irish people, or that we are bashing anyone. It's just an observation, if you would. I think most of the people realize that, but yeah, you always get one of those two. Most of these comments are just an example of the group of comments or the type of comments you get, if you get what I mean. But yeah, I don't think I'm bashing Ireland or Irish people. I love it here. I wouldn't be here for 7 years if I didn't love it here. Get it?
I went down to Nashville, a guitar in the back. I was gonna make it big, make money by the sack.
Uncle Fester says, there's no shame in being from Galway, there's shame in remaining in Galway. What? I think Galway is one of the best places to live in Ireland, one of the most beautiful, English language, one of the best looking ones for sure. I mean, look at all of this around me. It is a sunny day, but it's just bursting with life. Buskers, people having pints, people just enjoying themselves. I don't know why you don't like Galway, but yeah, I don't know what to say actually. I just don't understand. I'm sure Galway isn't perfect either, but yeah, it's a pretty nice place to live if you ask me. Prepare for this one. This is a perfect example of a type of comment we get under every single video we make. Doesn't matter the topic, you will always get something like this. Enough about bicycle lanes, or insert whatever you want. We need houses and borders. Yes, Ireland is one of the biggest problems in Ireland is the housing crisis. We actually made a video about that. I'm not making a video about borders because it's just I don't see the need to get attacked somewhere, not somewhere, I mean under the comments. But just can we just stick to the topic of the video? I mean, I wouldn't comment we need houses and borders if the topic of the video you're commenting on is why Irish people love sports, or I made a short about why I think Irish pubs are the best in the world, and then you get a comment like this under it, like how do you connect a nice point with houses and borders? Doesn't make sense to me, but yeah, as I said, comment section is a pretty unique place. The Mighty New says, Ireland? You mean Muslim Island? Now, comments like this actually get me a little bit angry, because it's people like these who wrote comments like this. Those are the people you should be afraid on the street, not the people wearing different clothes or having different religious beliefs. No, these are the people that are actually going to do something bad to you, in my humble opinion, with of course exceptions. But yeah, generally speaking, I think people like this are a much bigger problem than anyone else. Now, before we move on to some questions, where's Lorraine? Well, Lorraine went to Belfast on on a country festival. Video from there will be on Patreon. That will be a Patreon exclusive. So if you want to see something like that, and if you like our videos, please consider our Patreon. We are willing, we want to be full-time YouTubers one day, and the best way to help us to achieve that is to join our Patreon. You'll get exclusive videos just like the one from the country festival. You get all of the videos before the rest of the world on YouTube. You get to vote where we go next. You get to see our bloopers. You get to have a live stream with us every month, stuff like that. Plus we have a group chat where we just chat with you people every single day. So yeah, consider our Patreon. The link is down below. Questions. Marilyn asks, will there be a wedding? Well, Marilyn, there's nothing planned in our near future. It doesn't mean it will never happen. I'm sure it will happen. When? I do not know. So that is all I can say about that. I'm sure you would love to see it. Some of you will probably get invited, especially our Patreons. But yeah, it's not in any of our immediate plans, let's say. Bikes and Babes asks, and this is a longer one. So if you could do YouTube full-time in your van, what would your channel's theme be? Well, this deserves a little bit of explanation. We did mention a few times in our videos that we like to try out van life. It's my, I won't say dream, but wish to buy a van and convert it to a kind of stealth camping trip vehicle. I would love to travel Europe and regions and just live and sleep in a van for a while. Not full-time, I don't want that, but just a few months per year. And what would the theme of the channel be in that case? More or less the same as now. We would do vlogs from the destinations we are currently in, but there would be more videos about cooking. I love food, I love cooking. So the idea would be to recreate the meals of the region we are currently staying in, if you get what I mean. I would try and cook a meal from the place where we are at, or the region or a country, something like that. I think that would be interesting to people, even though not many people watch my cooking videos on this channel, but you never know, I might change your mind. I think that answers that question. But yeah, tell me in the comment section, would you watch something like that? Would you watch me trying to convert a van into something livable? And would you like to watch us traveling around and cooking every now and then? Comment section, do your job.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy.
Hank asks, hi, I wanted to ask whether you thought about interviewing locals about their views on living in Ireland, memories, etc. There is some YouTubers who do something like that in Dublin. We did. We actually still think about that a lot. The problem with that is I'm comfortable speaking to you like this to the camera, but I have a problem reaching out, talking to a stranger on the street, some random person like this, and filming that. I don't know why. There was an attempt. We had an idea of making a video called Asking Irish People to Speak Irish Language. That was a complete disaster. We approached only two persons, and I don't know, we were just so awkward. It was not watchable, trust me. So yeah, we should do that. I am working on that. I actually promised that I will make a video about buskers in Galway city, and I was supposed to film that this weekend actually, but Lorraine went to that festival in Belfast, so that's why it got pushed out to next weekend. But yeah, next weekend I am going out on the streets of Galway, and I am going to try to talk to buskers, ask them everything about busking. How do you get the spot on the street? Why do you do it? Can you live from it? All of that kind of stuff. So if that's what you mean, we will try doing that, but it's just, I don't know, I find it hard. I don't know. Tell me in the comment section, would you find that easy, or would you struggle with it just as I do? I don't know. I just feel awkward. So I guess that answers your questions. Next one says, don't you work in the hospital? I'm not sure is that person asking about me or Lorraine, so I will answer for both. Yes and no. Lorraine works in the hospital for the last 8 years, if I'm not mistaken, and I used to work in the hospital, but I'm not there anymore. Last almost 5 years now, I've been working in retail because I didn't want to be in a hospital anymore. But yeah, Lorraine is still there. She did a few different jobs there, but she's currently working in a hospital canteen as a barista. If that answers your questions, I hope it does. But yeah, she works in the hospital, I don't. Then Kay asks, are you illegal? I will assume you mean, am I in Ireland illegally, not have I ever done anything illegal. So let's go one by one. No, I'm not here illegally. I am Croatian, for those of you who don't know, which is also part of EU, so I didn't actually need not even a passport or not any kind of work permit or visa or anything to come here. It's just part. EU is EU, you just come and you work. Some come and don't work, but yeah, as I mentioned already, I do work. So yeah, I'm not here illegally. Have I ever done something illegal? I'm sure I did, but who didn't, right? So yeah, that's my answer to that. I just realized I missed some of the bad or funny or whatever you want to call them once, so we're gonna do that now. Some user, something, you know, anonymous says, dopey hipster. That was funny to me because I have a friend who's always telling me I'm a hipster because the reason is I use Apple products, and he claims I'm a hipster because of that. Dopey, I'm not actually sure what that word means, to be completely honest with you. So yeah, I guess I can be a dopey hipster if you want me to. I don't mind. This one is a perfect example of how people are just, I don't know, living in some other world, I guess. This was under a video where I talked how easy it is to travel from Dublin to the rest of the Europe. Easy and cheap and just, I don't know, practical. And the comment we got says, yeah, because your channel is really interesting and needs to be seen by as many people as post. I don't know what he means. This post was just a stupid ad for Ryanair. If I ever get a sponsored video from Ryanair, I won't be making it from Galway. That's first thing I want to tell you. And the second is, you don't need to watch our videos. I mentioned that several times already. If you don't like them, you know, you can actually, I don't know, maybe people don't know. Under every video on YouTube, at least in a browser, I don't know, can you do it on a phone? There's those little 3 dots. You can click that and then it literally says, never recommend this channel again. And you will never ever see me or the ginger lady or Cola if you don't want it to again. So yeah, and no, unfortunately, our video was not an ad for Ryanair. If you know someone in Ryanair, you can reach out and tell them that I would gladly accept sponsorship like that. But no, we don't get any. We actually never had a sponsored video at all since the beginning of this channel. I'm hoping to get one sooner or later, but no, just no. What do you say? We read some nice ones now, huh? Mini Flame says, love how the subtitles are the same color as the flag. Now, for those of you again who don't know, under our shorts videos, I put subtitles there under every single video, not on every single video, and they're in the colors of Irish flag. I don't know. The first one I made, there's all over 180 of them now, which is astonishing to me that I edited that much shorts. But yeah, I made them in the Irish colors, and this is actually the first person who ever noticed or commented on that after 180 short videos. So thank you for noticing, because yeah, I think it's a nice little touch there. Jesse says, I have Irish background in my family, so it is nice to see videos like this to get experience of what my Irish heritage is about. Well, thank you. It's always nice reading things like this. The reason we make videos is for people to come to know Ireland a little bit more. So yeah, why not people like you who has probably, I don't know, parents, grandparents, doesn't matter. I'm assuming you either never visited or you didn't visit as much as you would love to. So yeah, I am glad you're enjoying our videos, and thank you for such a nice comment. It is always nice to read stuff like this. I actually can't read this name or username or whatever it is, but the comment says, Met this lady at work. She is even nicer in person. All the best with this. I will keep commenting. Thank you. I will of course show this to Lorraine. I don't think she saw it. She doesn't read comments at all because people are just nasty sometimes and then she gets upset. But yeah, thank you for saying this. I'll just add that she actually is the same as you see her on the videos. That is how quirky she is in real life. So thank you for confirmation, I guess. Wow, it really is such a nice day today. The town is full, completely full of people. But anywho, you know what, it would make it even nicer if you would press that subscribe button and the like button. If you like this video, we make 1 or 2 per week depending on how much time we have. It's usually 1 to be honest, but sometimes it's 2. So yeah, click the subscribe button, check our Patreon if you would like more content and more just different kind of stuff from us. And we will see you in next one. By we, I mean, yeah, we will be together in the next video too. So yeah, check our socials. There's a lot of stuff on Instagram too. I put out 1 reel or short, whatever you want to call it, per day on Instagram. You can also see my photo attempts. And yeah, I'm gonna go and soak up my throat in Guinness now in Hole in the Wall, best bar in Galway, and I will see you all next week.
It's a restless, hungry feeling that don't mean no one no good. And everything I'm saying, you can say it just as good.